Set to run. There goes the green light and they're underway, and again a perfect line away. And looking for an early leader deep on the track, Classic Grange was showing up. Easing out of the early speed battle is Irish Grid, and then the middle now with Sam's a Blast hunting through. Now Sam's a Blast will find the pegs. It crosses He's Perfectly Ideal. Classic Grange sits parked without cover, and a nice posse for Lanakai Beach in the early stages drops into the 1-1. Next of all, as they work into the lane, is Mackle Mighty, who's buried away on the inside, and the last couple are back in the game, and Irish Grit went back to the tail of the field down the home straight, and they've got 2 to go, a mile left to run. Grayling had a look across to size up his opposition. He's got Classic Grange at his wheel second. Lead time was 39.4. He's Perfectly Ideal is sitting on the leader's back, and it's trailed by Mackle Mighty 3 pegs. Next on the outside, 1 out 1 back as Lanakai Beach, and taking off from the back now, back in the game. Rickson takes off trying to catch Grayling napping. He sees him coming. He tries to quicken up, and in the meantime at the tail is Irish Grit. They switch on as they head down the back straight now. 1200 left to go. These two momentarily stride for stride. It's Sam's a Blast, able to repel the mid-race challenge of back in the game. First quarter last mile was 29.3. He's Perfectly Ideal is third. 1 out 1 back now is Classic Grange with cover. Lanakai Beach relegated to 3 back on the running line, covering up Mackle Mighty. And last of all is Irish Grit at the moment, about 5 lengths off the leader. In that pattern they work down the home straight now. Bell lap coming up, and on the inside Sam's a Blast being really tested here by back in the game, and there's not a struck match between them. They're going stride for stride at the bell. In third spot back on the inside as they leave the straight, He's Perfectly Ideal, 29.9 the quarter, so 59.2 the half. In the meantime, back on the outside taking off, Lanakai Beach works around Classic Grange. Irish Grit comes on, and Mackle Mighty's behind those. Sam's a Blast quickly fends off the challenge of back in the game. It now has Lanakai Beach coming up strongly on the outside. He's Perfectly Ideal trails the leader, and around the outside is Irish Grit, Mackle Mighty, but it's still Sam's a Blast going okay for the moment. 28.2 the quarter, leads a length on Lanakai Beach. The insiders, He's Perfectly Ideal, Mackle Mighty and Irish Grit are the only other hopes, but around the turn, and Grayling says let's go, and Sam's a Blast opens up 2 lengths in the twinkling as dashed away. He's Perfectly Ideal is staying on for second, but Sam's a Blast, the good thing of the night, gets the chockies and beats He's Perfectly Ideal and Mackle Mighty. Lanakai Beach 4, then came Irish Grit, and they got away from Classic Grange. And back in the game last quarter 28.4, and they've gone 157.6.